I am here all alone, eating peanut butter cookie dough. My life has spiraled out of control.
Hi, my name is ProPokeNoob. I am none of that.
I just had some gelato. It was nice. It was raspberry gelato. Whoa!
How
on brand.
On brand.
Amazing.
Wait, Raz, what would be the first sponsor of On Brand for you?
I don't know.
Like you could go agriculture and go like raspberry jam. You can support like a local farmer.
You can start your own line of jam.
That'd be cool, man.
Gamer jam.
Cool.
That'd be
oh
cool.
My god!
Wait, what did you just say?
You could bring gamer jam to game jams. Oh shoot!
What?
We're getting places.
What's gamer jam? That sounds
gamer
like
jam.
Game jam is when they make up games with like in 24 hours.
No, like a game or like gamer jam.
Yeah, but she goes to game jams.
I know what a game jam.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, you did. That's cool.
Because like gamer jam to me sounds like 2 steps away from gamer goo.
What's gamer goo?
I mean, it's better than gamer bathwater.
No. Oh god.
That's kind of what I was going for. I'm not gonna lie.
Gamer goo is like, it's like a lotion, but it has like talcum powder or something in it. I don't know. It's like, it's basically the gamer equivalent of like the talcum powder that gymnasts use. So like when they like do bar stuff, they don't slip and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it's goo.
Yeah, it's in like lotion form, and they call it goo for some reason. And I'm like, what?
Don't you like to practice increasing your APM by having your middle finger stick to the A button nonstop?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No, gamer jam. It would be like basically what you have to do is you'd have to lace the jam with G Fuel. It'd have to be like energy jam, which would be quite natural.
Yeah.
It'd just be extra sugar, which would be not the greatest, but I mean it's extra fuel.
Yeah.
Bring him a gamer jam to this game jam. You down? Be like, yeah, man.
I'll bring the bread. You bring the gamer jam. Spread that all over.
You bring the G jam. You bring the good job. No, the gamer jam.
Man, I can't jam without my gamer jam.
That's the slogan. You can't jam without your gamer jam.
Hey, are you DTJ? Down to jam.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, he's choking on his gamer jam.
No, I'm choking on that cookie dough, but yeah, honestly.
Get some like random software engineer from like Blizzard or something. This is like a commercial.
Oh my god.
Like, you just see you trying to put it on the knife. The knife gets stuck in the jam. You have to take the whole, take the entire jar, just like smear the jar on the bread.
Oh no!
It's not even like real bread. It's like multi-grain rye.
Hold on.
This is getting like stuck in. What?
Oh,
we need to figure this out now. What kind of carbohydrate will we use to dip in the jam? Will it be bread? Will it be bagels? Will it be English muffins? Which would taste the gamer jam the best?
Doritos.
Jesus, Doritos. Why
hey, I'm thinking of gamer. Okay, look, I'm trying to think of like the most nerdy
Mountain
thing.
Dew and Doritos instead of like dipping your Doritos in like nacho cheese or something. You just take
we gotta go.
jam.
Okay. We gotta go. What's a hipster gamer fuel? What's hipster gamer food? Let's see if we can figure it out. What is that?
No, wait, gamer food? No,
like hipster gamer food. Like what would if you went to a hipster party and they were gamers, what would they be eating? Like would it be like avocado toast?
Banana chips.
Banana chips aren't bad though.
I never said they were. I'm just saying they're a hipster way of eating bananas. That's
okay.
All.
So we go banana chips in raspberry gamer jam. Yeah, I can see it.
That could work because it's like fruity, and then you put like the fruit in the jam. That's like the least normal combination out of all the combinations we've thought of so far.
What's a more normal combination with gamer jam?
I don't know.
I could just get a point of reference.
I mean, toast. So is there gamer bread? I mean, people say, let's get this bread, so I guess you can put the jam on bread.
You're getting like calcium-infused toast?
We need gamer bread. We gotta make gamer jam and gamer bread. This is our new business.
Oh, God.
That's how it'll be gamer jam.
Look, I'm more of a live entertainment type of guy. I don't know if I want to get into the food industry.
Listen, you can get your Raz Jam, your Raz Gamer Jam, in stores near you soon, along with our high of the line Gamma Jam.
Gamma Jam.
Hopefully, incoming soon, our Pro Poke Jam.
No. You know what this is?
What?
I'm Pro Poke Toast, and my face is toasted into the middle of the bread.
Oh my God, you're an English muffin. I knew.
Or I'm an English muffin.
You're
be a
an
Canadian
English
muffin?
You're our new gamer Canadian muffins coming out to a store near you.
Amazing.
Embedded with loads and loads of caffeine.
I bet you've never met a person who said this, therefore I am the first one. My face would look great toasted into bread.
You know what?
I can see it. Yeah. Honestly.
I agree.
Like you know my face on Discord? Like that face would look great in bread.
Exactly.
Definitely.
That way when you're eating me, it's like, oh no, he's eating me. See, it's like completely, it fits in.
I'd buy a toaster that toasts Noob's face into my toast.
Oh, you have no idea how much fun I'd have with all the different templates of the faces I have. That'd be I'd probably display them rather than eat them. I would starve at breakfast. I just can't eat my own face. It looks too good.
Just put the toast in a pan or something. I don't know.
Want to put toast in a pan? I don't do that. We don't cook like that here. Remember I boiled the hot dog? Remember that conversation? Like,
oh yeah.
We don't. I don't put. You know what? I never liked putting toast in the pan because I found it got too greasy. Because if you didn't grease it, then it would just burn, right? So, like, I'd rather just toast it. I have a toaster oven though. I'm like super upper echelon, where my toaster also does oven things. So.
Oh my! Look at you, Mr. Fancy Boy.
I know. We used to have a toaster for years. Then we got the toaster oven. We're like, oh my goodness, we cannot go back. This is incredible.
For me, for my family, we've only really cooked toast in our oven. Actually, I don't think I've had toast from an actual toaster a few times, but it's mainly been just from the oven.
I've never actually toasted toast that way. I just use a regular ass toaster. I'm not that fancy. I'm a basic boy.
I will be honest though. Pan grilled cheese does taste better than toaster oven grilled cheese. Because I make mine in the toaster. I make it in the toaster oven if I have it. By just melting it, but it doesn't melt nearly as much. But when you make it in the frying pan, like with the two pieces of bread together, it actually does taste better. As long as it's not like super salted and greasy.
Salty sandwich. Oh no.
Well, it always tastes salty to me. I didn't know if that was because it was just like that's what the grease was doing. Like the grease just made it taste that way to me. Because we've already determined that my taste buds and smell buds are basically destroyed. Like I don't know.
Wait,
like, I'll just wake up and I'll be like, why does my room smell like Chardonnay? I didn't drink it yet. Like, you know, it's just really weird.
Huh.
I like how Yet's the
randomly
big part
smell
of
like
that
cinnamon.
And,
what?
I like how Yet is the big part of that sentence. I didn't drink my champagne yet.
Chardonnay, thank you very much.
Chardonnay, whatever, same thing.
It's not.
All I know is that you reminded me about my favorite thing in the world, and that's my special Gam grilled cheese sandwich.
The Gam patented Gam grilled cheese.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, so if you guys ever want to make your own Gam grilled cheese, I got you. I got you.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the paper. Okay, go.
All right, you ready? You ready for this?
Yeah, go.
First thing you need, some kind of bread.
Okay,
preferably 7 grain.
Some kind of bread.
Preferably a wide 7 grain.
Okay, don't get liquid bread. Understood. Next.
Yes, not in a can. No bread in a can, please.
No bread in a can. Spray on bread? Ew!
That's terrible!
The next thing you want to do is you want to get you know that mozzarella that's like a little oval, like it's a bunch of slices of mozzarella?
Yeah, like
buffalo mozzarella? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
What?
So you get that pre-sliced or you slice it yourself. And then you get a pan. You get some butter. You take the butter and you rub it on the other side of the bread. and you put
Okay.
one of those in the pan. Top that with some buffalo mozzarella. Give it a little salt and pepper. Put the other
What?
piece of bread with butter on top as well.
Can I stop you for a second? Am I
Yes,
supposed to
sir.
be getting butter or butter? Like I'm trying to write
Butter.
this down, but I feel like I have to get New York ingredients now,
You
not
got
just
it.
like normal ingredients.
I mean, hey, if you want to go to New York, you can do that, but I'm just saying you need a little bit of butter. All right?
Okay. All right.
A little bit of butter. Smear
Mhm.
that on the top. You heard the part where I put the salt and the pepper on, right?
The
Also-
pepper.
Something
Before
like
you
that.
put the
Yeah,
top
sure.
on- yeah, before you put the top
I
on, put a little bit of
wrote
salt on the
sultry
pepper.
pepper. I don't know. I got sultry
Listen,
pepper.
I'm just saying, make sure you get a nice little coat of salt and pepper on the cheese. Put
On the
that-
what?
On the cheese.
Oh, okay. I heard
On the
something different.
cheese, yeah. Put that top on. Bam, you got a sandwich. It's in the pan. Get a lid for that pan. Put it on top. Let it sit. Wait till it gets golden brown. Flip that mother hecker over on its other side. Let the other side brown. Slide it out the pan. Cut it up. You got a nice gam grilled cheese sandwich.
That sounds pretty good.
I'm not
That
gonna
just
lie.
sounds-
It's my
Mhm.
favorite. It's my favorite. I cut it open. The cheese melts so much that it just keeps going. I take one bite. It don't come off. It's so gooey and ooey. Goes perfect with the Gamma Jam.
No.
Just dip your
Gamma
gam grilled cheese in
We're
that
not
Gamma Jam.
Oh man.
No, you're gonna destroy that sandwich if you try to put anything fruity on it.
I don't
Sounds
know.
terrible. No.
I've told you that I used to make the heart attack sandwich, right?
I think you
Yeah.
told me about
I
it.
can't remember
don't
what it
remember
was in
what
it,
it
but-
was.
Yeah.
You don't remember? It's a very straightforward. There's nothing special about it. It's literally what I used to do because I liked cheese. I still like cheese, but
Mhm.
because as a kid, when my appetite was enormous, still. But when I used to make it, it would just be a slice of bread. I put a
Mhm.
slice of cheddar cheese,
Mhm.
and then what I do is I put another slice of mozzarella cheese, but making an X formation
Okay.
on that bread. Then
That's very important.
what I would then what I would do is put butter on both sides of the cheese, slap it into the bread. Then I would put the piece of bread. Then I would put another slice of cheddar cheese. Then I put another slice of mozzarella cheese in an X formation. X formation important. Put butter both sides of the cheese. Put that in the bread. Put another piece on top. Then I would put butter on the top and the bottom of the two outside pieces of bread. And then I would toast it. And it would come out. And I kid you not, it was like eating cheese Buddha. It was great.
It's you probably hit heaven already because after that you're probably
Comatose.
Mm,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. I am comatose. You are correct. How did you know?
I mean, if we're talking cholesterol here, us
Oh,
poor
that's not even
kids-
cholesterol. That's just like that's literally like if heart attack had a son. That's that sandwich.
I got you. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
it's hard. It's hard to eat healthy on a small budget because where did this come from? Actually, what am I saying?
What? Wow, you just broke into a topic I would bring up. That's impressive. I like that.
No, your sandwich sounds really good. It reminded me of my childhood. That's why I was like, wait a second. I remember
Where you used to
something
be a
that's
healthier
just
guy?
as bad. No, I remember something just as bad.
Oh no.
My fellow poor kids will remember the mayo sandwich, the triple decker mayo sandwich.
Oh boy.
Oh, I had a friend who used to eat. Is it just like 3 layers of mayonnaise with
You
bread?
goddamn straight
Yeah,
it is.
I had a friend who ate that in elementary. It was so nasty to look at. Like it
Mayonnaise
literally.
is cheap.
Oh yeah.
You just
Oh,
get
they
two
used to do
pieces of
ketchup
bread.
and mayo. They used to do
Yeah.
ketchup and mayo, like ketchup from Wendy's, and then the mayo that they buy from the
No ketchup, just mayo.
No, they went
Mayo.
flavor, man. They went the flavor too.
If they wanted flavor, they would have done what I did, put a little salt and pepper in there too.
Oh my god!
Salt and pepper makes everything better.
Apparently,
No, it's easy. It's easier than making a PB&J. Then again, I didn't really like PB&J.
it's not. It's not though.
You just
It's
slap
easier.
some mayo on there. You don't have to deal with 2 jars of stuff. You only have to
Exactly.
deal with one.
Oh.
Have you ever
Oh,
been in the
I'm
situation when you're doing? Okay, I need to ask both of you actually. when you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, do you use
don't.
one knife or two knives?
2.
I use
Actually, no,
one.
I wash
just
it.
rinse.
I
Yeah.
wash it.
Yeah.
I used to use 2.
See, that's the issue. You have to use a knife and then wash it. This, you could just use the knife.
You could also just do what I used to do, because I didn't make PB&J. I used to make PB and Nutella, because I liked my Reese's Pieces sandwiches. And all I would do is just make the mistake of, well, the peanut butter jar is bigger than the Nutella jar. Let me just put the peanut butter in the Nutella jar and don't tell anybody about it.
What the fuck, dude?
Look, I was a stupid kid, okay?
I want to know. I'm allergic to Nutella.
Oh
I've
no.
been in that situation before.
I remember the first time, no problem. The first time I had Nutella, I think it was in like high school, and I put it on a sandwich by itself. But I put like too much Nutella on the sandwich. It was this weird thing where it was like it tasted good, but then like it made me nauseous because there was too much of it. And I was like, this isn't good. It tastes good, but oh no.
You know what? As somebody who is allergic to Nutella, is Nutella like hazelnut and chocolate, or just hazelnut? Like,
It's not chocolate.
it's got chocolate? All right,
I
that's
hope
good
so.
to know. I was just curious because I always see people using it as like a substitute for like a little bit of chocolate, like with pancakes and stuff. As opposed to like putting little chocolate chips in your pancakes, you put a little bit of Nutella on top.
I know you'll never know this pleasure, but a great replacement to Nutella, if you didn't want to have it, is almond butter. Almond butter is great.
Oh yeah.
You're right. I'll never have this option.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta love being allergic to tree nuts.
Do you think we'll ever develop a therapeutic technique to trick our bodies into not think that it's a threat?
Maybe if they do, I will definitely eat some Nutella and tell you how it is.
I mean, I can tell myself how it is. I know what it is.
Man, that's another thing. Being allergic to tree nuts sucks, man. Like all those healthy like alternatives where people use like almonds and almond milk or whatever, you know. It's like, okay, yeah, I can do that, sure. No, not really. No.
Oh.
Or what the? I don't know. I'm looking forward to some Gamer Jam. I'm just saying. Nobody steal. Do not patent. This is our idea solely. So if you use it, I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to you. You jerk.
I've already stole it. I'll be expecting that letter by next week.
Okay. I guess I gotta start writing it. Let me just.
Wow, live right now.
Whoa, he's typing.
Hold on. I gotta email my lawyer about patent laws real quick.
You're a lawyer?
Yeah, it's that guy at the bus station. He has a suit and a briefcase, but I'm really not sure if he's actually a lawyer.
That sign. I've seen that sign before, man.
No,
That
I
guy
mean
does
he's
look
the
professional.
person at the bus stop.
Mhm.
The one who do you not have people that like go to bus stops in suits and holding a briefcase? That you're like 90% sure they're not actually businessmen?
Oh, you mean those people who try to pretend that they have higher class jobs and they actually do, but you don't need to be ashamed by it because it like you don't have to look fancy to have a good job?
Exactly.
Those are the best people.
Oh yeah, no.
I used to have this guy who would wear like as a teacher, he'd wear a bunch of these like super fancy clothes, but he was a big sweat. Like he would sweat a lot. So he just ended up like wearing it out and ended up looking like he works like he's in the sewers. Like it was gross. I'm just like, but here's the thing, man. There's this thing called khakis and like lighter shirts. You don't have to wear the super suits as a teacher. It's okay. Like, it's just I don't know.
I guess. I see it. I see that. Yeah. You
Khakis are
that letter by
comfy.
the morning.
I don't wear khakis. I just get used to it.
I think I had to wear khakis once for like a school uniform. They were not really comfortable for me.
No.
I used to wear a sweater vest.
You used to wear.
Whoa.
I need.
Fancy.
Okay, I won't believe it until I see pics. Pics or it didn't happen.
Oh, you do not want to see these pictures, man. That was when I had like my really bad
I
stash.
want to see them.
Oh.
I need to see
my
pictures.
super first, like my first, like Babby's first stash, where it's like
Oh.
basically, it's like
now
the
I
shit
really,
yeah,
really need to
it's
see
ugly,
this.
man.
I
It's
need to see
ugly.
this so bad.
I need to see
I
it
won't-
too.
Okay, so this was my high school apparel. I used to button my shirt up all the way to the top because I didn't know any better, with a sweater vest and a shit stash. That's all you need to think of. It was the absolute most innocent Catholic, like grade 9 noob look in the universe. And I wore that sweater vest till grade 12. I never bought the sweater. It was cheaper. I didn't mind the vest.
I can imagine it, but I need to see pictures to make sure I'm imagining it correctly.
I'm trying to imagine you with facial hair and I can't.
I usually have facial hair on stream.
Or like specifically like a mustache.
The
like,
stash?
There,
yeah. Okay, so basically take what you would see now with my facial hair and just make it wispy and like you know like those like 12-year-old guys who are just starting to grow their hair. I didn't shave it right away. I left it for a couple of years. So like just imagine kind of doing that sort of like Ron Jeremy sort of just brush down like gross wispy stuff.
No.
And that's all I had because I didn't grow a beard. So like all I had was the mustache. So I didn't have any of the hair to fill it out. Yeah, it was not my proudest 2 years of my life. 4 years. 4 years is 4 years. Nonetheless.
Was it kind of like this?
Oh no. I don't want to I really don't want to relive this. Where are you posting this?
On the Weeb Central.
Oh, great. Put me with the weeps. Thanks, man. Yes, but thinner and longer.
Oh no.
Oh, I can imagine this now.
Oh no.
I also had to learn really quickly to make sure that I started shaving from the middle of my mustache and go out. Because if I missed, I left myself a really bad hairstyle that I didn't really think about at the time. So, yeah.
You live and learn.
Yeah, and sometimes you learn the really bad way, and you don't want to learn that way. So, yeah.
Oh wait, no, not that. Hold on.
I just find it funny how Gam is looking at pictures to figure out.
Listen, he won't provide me with an image, so now I gotta search the internet for this.
Why are you looking at the same guy though? Who is
It's not the same guy. They're from the same show, but they're not the same guy.
Yes, except thinner than that. Like more like imagine almost like a barcode. Like imagine a barcode and then longer.
Barcode mustache.
People had barbells. They had like the curly mustache. I had the barcode mustache.
I need to see if this is the thing. Oh my god, is this a thing? It's a thing. Oh
Is
no,
it?
that's a lot of person I don't want to bring up on the podcast. You can just imagine it's got square
I can't.
and it's a square mustache,
Oh
but it's a barcode.
no.
Yeah, see, it's an Urban Dictionary. We're fine.
What?
When a man attempts to grow a mustache, but his facial hair is so thin and inconsistent, it looks like a barcode. That was my mustache.
Okay.
It was Babby's first mustache. It happens to every kid. Happens to every boy. I mean, Raz wouldn't know anything about this, but like, other than like, you do to some extent grow lip hair, but you don't understand the propensity and the absolute magnitude of the situation of growing your first mustache and beard.
This is true.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't have to go through that.
I hate shaving every 3 days. I have to technically shave every day, and I just leave it for 3 days because I absolutely just hate doing it. Especially since I don't have the greatest shaver. So like it's an electric shaver, but it's like cheap. So and it just broke. So yeah, I now have to shave before the hair gets too long because the razor on the back part. Like I don't want to have to push that in nonstop. Do it because I've cut myself with that before. Yes, I've cut myself with an electric shaver. I'm impressive, but yeah,
That's not great.
it's not. No, never. When did I say it was? Where did you get the idea that I said it was even remotely fine?
I mean, I didn't get that idea. I'm just saying it's not great.
How long did it take for your beard to grow back after that charity event, Gamma?
That's a good question.
Did it ever grow back?
When did we did that in November, right?
Yes.
Maybe 2-3 months. About that. And I don't know. I might grow it out even more this time, so that there's more for next year.
So we can have your face freeze, or we can have your battery run out twice?
Listen, I'll charge it this time. I swear.
Wait, it ran out of batteries?
He didn't charge it.
I didn't charge it. Oh, like, who did I look? Whose beard did I have at that? It was like, hold on, is it Lenny Kravitz?
It was your beard that you shaved, right? You didn't shave some other guy's face, did you?
No, it's not Lenny Kravitz. Who the hell am I thinking of?
He just pulls like his brother in. He's like, "I'm shaving your face for charity." What?
No, it was like right down the middle, and then it stopped.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
Oh.
He's got the two-face going. There are two sides to this beard.
That was not fun.
There's the Ama and there's the Gamma side.
It was not a
And
good
the
time.
Gamma side, it's Gamma Jam.
Oh yeah, let me just
Oh,
rub
boy,
Gamma
full
Jam
circle.
all over my beard.
Yep.
It's also good for shaving cream.
Oh, no.
Ew, oh my god, your
That's
shaver just gets stuck to
terrible.
your face vibrating. Guys, I got a jiggly face.
Sounds so
God.
uncomfortable.
I mean, yes. Have you ever gotten your do you use an electric toothbrush?
I do, yes.
Have you ever accidentally, out of reflex, bite into the electric, like the vibrator part between the bristles and the plastic?
No.
I used to do it as a kid because, again, stupid kid, and I've never felt so uncomfortable in having a like vibrating motor on my tooth, and I'm just like, I probably would rather want a root canal because I've never had a cavity and I never want one, but like. It was not a pleasant experience.
That does not
One
sound
meant for
like a
torture.
pleasant one.
It's meant for torture. It's not meant for like, hey, let's try this. No, it's torture.
Well, a new form of torture invented by Noob.
Why is everything made by me? Why am I the one who literally makes everything the worst? Am I just that kind of person? Does everything just do things gain flavor, or do I just ruin things? What's the real thing? Like, what is the real purpose?
What do you mean gain flavor?
Like, because you could say that my blunders just add to the spice of life, or you could just say, yeah, you were dumb, and probably still are dumb, right? Like, do my experiences just make people question how I'm still alive, or do my experiences inspire others not to do it and makes them wiser than they ever thought they would be?
I'd say they add to the spice of life.
Crap, I'm not inspiring people. Damn it!
Oh, wait, what?
I don't want to inspire people to eat electric toothbrushes. I'm not saying that, but, you know. It'd be nice to be a role model.
I'm concerned. So concerned.
I mean, I know people who have done dumb things. We all do dumb things.
You're not
at some
wrong.
point.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a lame assumption.
I've done stupid stuff.
You still do stupid stuff. I was there. You did it like 3 minutes ago when you came up with Gamma Jam.
My feelings.
Gamer
When
Jam.
you start selling it, shove it in my face.
Listen, as soon as I buy it, as soon as somebody picks up the product, I'm in. I'm gonna do it.
I'm in.
Mid
I'll try
podcast
it.
commercial for Gamer Jam. Right now.
I've done stupid stuff before. Like I don't know. I ran an electric scooter into a pothole, fucked up my teeth.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Why were you riding the scooter with your face?
Ha ha! Very funny. I was okay. I was like 9 or 10, and I got an electric scooter, which was really freaking cool, and I had fun with it. And I was riding along the street one day. Gotta love New Jersey and their potholes. Hit one, went fucking face first,
Oh.
and chipped my one. You know how you have the two front teeth? One of those, I chipped it in half.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was fun. Boy, howdy, it was really hard to find a dentist that would be able to take care of emergencies.
Well,
So
yeah.
I can imagine.
I had to sit there at home after, like, apparently I had, like, sprained my wrist or whatever because I tried to break the fall.
Oh God.
So I'm sitting there. The only thing I could eat, and even though I ate it, it hurt a lot to eat, was like mashed sweet potatoes and other like sides from Boston Market.
Oh my God.
That's all I ate for like 3 days until the dentist could finally see me.
Oh,
And
it sucks.
it was an interesting process too. Like they didn't do anything to the tooth itself other than like they put this gel stuff, some would call it gamer gel,
no.
on my tooth. It was like blue and stuff. It tasted gross. They kind of like formed it as a tooth.
Yeah.
And they just UV lighted it, and bam, my tooth was now not in half, but whole.
Yay.
How about you, Noob? You ever fuck up?
Like biking wise, I've flipped over my handlebars. I've also eaten a bee while biking. That was terrible.
What the? What a bee?
Did it taste like honey?
No, it tastes like pain in the sand.
Oh, so
Because those went hand in hand. I was biking down. This is how I met my friend around the corner. I was biking downhill, and I used to have I just bike with my mouth open because apparently I'm a mouth breather. And I would be biking down. All of a sudden, I hear, "Nyeh," and one flies into my mouth. I'm like, oh, fuck. I spat it out, but because I freaked out that it flew in my mouth, I like jumped halfway off my bike, flipped over my handlebars. My bike went over me as I flew into the sidewalk going downhill.
Oh no! Don't
So
tell
I was
me you
beat
rolled.
up.
Oh man!
Huh?
Oh, you didn't like roll down a hill, did you?
I slid a bit, but luckily,
Okay.
luckily I hit my belly. So like I kept my head up and my helmet hit the ground. So obviously my neck was killing me, but like I also scraped up my belly a bit. And then it just so happened that my friend next door knew the guy around the corner. My parents knew the people around the corner because I never hung out with my one friend there until I met him through this. His parents came running down the street. They saw me just like on the ground, and I'm like, okay, and all this other stuff. They bring me up, and then he comes out, and he introduces himself to me as I'm walking up. He's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I ate a bee and fell off my bike." So, and then we became friends. We played a lot of MTG together. He introduced me to Command & Conquer 64. That game was crap, but Command & Conquer is great.
I've not picked that up yet. I need to take a look at that.
It's not a great game. RTS on a console, not the finest idea, but
I mean,
for its time, it was cool.
StarCraft.
It was good.
Well, they did it with StarCraft 64.
Oh shoot, that was a thing.
Yeah,
That was a thing?
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
it's one of the more expensive games, which I'm mad about because I don't have it.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Gotta love going for a complete N64 collection. That's fun though. I only recently started that, like the past year or so. I'm picking up N64 games. Yeah, it's always fun. Everybody's got some console they love. I'm sure they grab games for it when they can. Again, what the heck?
What about you, Raz? You ever fuck up?
Jesus.
I mean, I already told the
You said
story
that to me!
about me falling off my bike, right? I swear I've told it like a few times in the past few weeks or so.
Why do we all fall off? Like, we have no other ways we've messed up. We all just really suck at recreation, apparently.
I mean, I also talked about how I ran into a wall in the dark.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, that was great. Yes, that was amazing.
But you haven't heard me falling off my bike going up a ramp, Gamma?
Nope.
No, next time, please record when that happens.
No!
I'm sorry, going up a ramp?
Like those, like, little, like, kid ramps. You can, like...
Oh, like the little plastic ones that you buy to do tricks and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so, like, there was, like, a ramp to go up and one to go down, and then, like, the centerpiece that was, like, flat. And so, in my neighborhood, there were some kids who really liked riding their bikes, and, like, they would, like, go up and down the ramp and stuff like that. And then one day I was like, I want to do that too. And so I started riding my bike towards the ramp. And then like halfway up the ramp, I chickened out and I like slowed down. And then I like veered off the side of the ramp and fell off.
Ow, that hurts. That hurts.
And then like everyone who was outside just like looked and was like, oh no. And me being the small child I was started crying.
I mean, you can be a child. It's okay to cry about it now, Raz. You could let it all out. It's okay. Wow. It's just that simple, I guess.
Yup.
Oh man, friggin'. I don't know. I don't even need like ramps to hurt myself at this point. I think. Oh yeah, I sprained my ankle while walking next to my bike because my body was just like nope, and then it got on the bike, and then I fell over and it's like, ow, my ankle is still in the bike. Ow, that hurt. Ow, my ankle. And then I had to wear a boot for like 3 weeks.
You had to wear a boot for a sprain? Holy cow, dude.
I guess, or was it a sprain? I don't know. I forget. I just remember I had to wear a boot. Maybe I did fracture it. I don't know. All I know is it hurt and I couldn't walk too good. Gotta love being off balance. I fall a lot.
Oh.
Stop walking on ankles.
Ah, you know what? I guess I will stop walking on my ankles. You're right, noob. I'll do it.
Angles, not ankles. Angles.
See, I heard ankles too.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
This is what school does to you kids.
I can't break them if I use them. Uses what?
What? See?
What?
See?
What?
School ruins your hearing.
I mean, a lot of things did.
Oh,
I was one of those stupid kids who blasted music with headphones when they first came out.
Oh no.
I can never do that. I'm very sensitive to sound, and when I would get freaked out and nervous with other people's headphones blasting next to me, like not even in my ears. That would hurt.
Well,
I can't imagine what it sounded like to literally live in a bubble of nothing but noise.
I don't know. I mean, it was easier to do it because I didn't have to make it that loud because I would usually listen to like metal or hard rock or whatever, you know. Blasted Linkin Park a lot. That was fun. No, yeah. Actually, that reminds me. I have just purchased my first pair of Bluetooth earbuds for the very low price of cheap.
Nice.
So it's been interesting so far getting used to it. I'm not totally used to the whole case thing and them charging through the case.
What's different about Bluetooth headphones?
They don't have wires.
Well, yeah.
They're like AirPods, but less stupid.
I don't know what AirPods are.
Yeah,
they're Apple's really expensive cordless earbuds.
Yeah, no, Bluetooth earbuds are just little nubs you put in your ears and they connect wirelessly to your phone or whatever. Right. My TV is a smart TV. I bought like a Fire TV, and my earbuds can connect to that, so I can listen to my TV through my headphones. And it's pretty cool. I like it so far. I don't have to worry about, like, right now I'm using my regular headset. It's got this one wire, like, all over my desk, all the way to the computer and whatnot. So if I turn around and get up, I'm just going to fall over because the headset's pulling me back.
Oh, no.
But if I put these in, bam, I can just get up and move around. Maybe even exercise.
Whoa.
Nah, fuck that. Exercise is for nerds.
Wow. Wow.
No, actually, I did buy them. I did buy them to exercise.
Uh-huh.
Worry about cords and stuff.
When you working out, bro?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
As soon as somebody makes a plan for me.
Oh my lord. I've offered so many times.
I've accepted so many times.
We almost made one together too.
Yeah, what happened with that actually?
You tell me.
I don't know. Like what?
I asked you questions. I needed info from you. You need to get a clearance from your doctor. You got the clearance. I'm like, all right, let's start making some stuff. You're like, okay. And I gave you something basic. You're just like, well, 3 years later,
What?
3 years?
It's not been 3 years. I don't think
Okay, 2 years, whatever.
I need to re-up that then, damn. Remind me
It's okay.
later.
I'm gonna start doing some Patreon fitness stuff, I think.
Okay,
Whoa.
cool. I'll just pay you
think.
for fitness advice.
I
Take
mean,
my money, nerd.
oh, okay.
Oh man. Nah, I don't know. I've been looking into exercise. I'm also trying to motivate myself. It's mostly the motivating myself part now.
Mhm.
Like exercise is hard, especially when you're like down with so many different things. Like I have work and I go to school, and I also try to do extra things like I don't know podcasts, or stream or
Wow,
whatever.
he's blaming us for his lack of health.
No.
What a guy! What a guy!
No, I'm not.
What a
I'm
bagel!
blaming myself.
All the tears.
There's so much on my plate. Let me just
Raz
get
sounds so
the
distressed right now.
violin. I don't know how a violin sounds. Either way, yeah, no, it's mostly a time management thing at this point. I think.
Well, I mean, most times exercise is easy. It's all the other stuff that comes around the exercises that is different. Like that. Most, if you think about it, most people pay a fitness trainer not just for the workout. They pay him mostly to keep you in line. That's like I'm a babysitter. I'm an adult babysitter when I do fitness stuff. Like that's what we are used for, and I'm fine with that because I mean, if you think about it. Yes, obviously you're looking for someone to give you the professional advice on how to manage and maintain and give like a proper workout that will earn you your goals. But at the same time, in order to get said goals, you need to have that mental fortitude and those non-exercise skills to keep yourself going. And that usually is indicative of people who, like for example, a lot of clients that I worked with, I would ask them about their everyday life and what they would do. And if they were the type of people who couldn't keep to a schedule already and they struggled with, what's it called? If they would struggle with maintaining their own schedule already, generally low motivation, low energy because they're very busy throughout the day, then I would already know that exercise is not going to work until we fix those things. Because it doesn't just go with exercise. It also goes with like their entire life is that. So what's exercise going to do, especially since they're asking for someone to help them with exercise, which to them now has become an extra chore rather than an activity that should be a part of their life. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. Like at one point I did have like a routine.
Yeah.
Like, at one point I had a membership at the local YMCA. I was getting up, like around 6, 7 o'clock, and going there and exercising, like riding on one of those bike things and doing a little bit of weight, like lifting and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing that, eating a big breakfast before I went, like a huge breakfast, doing that, and then I did that for a while, and I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 40 pounds. It was just a matter of keeping to that schedule. Like I think after a couple of months, it kind of broke. Because some stuff happened. Like I had more responsibilities pop up on me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But no, I was feeling good then. It's just I gotta, I guess, work towards it again.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing to maintain in the present. The other thing is being able to bounce back from setbacks. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the other thing too. There are multiple skills. Right. Mm-hmm. I know people who can very well maintain a schedule. It's just like if they're motivated to exercise, but other things get in the way, then motivation is not necessarily the issue. It's commitment. And like they all tie into each other. And that's why I find it interesting. And I don't mean to generalize and be like, well, if you're just a generally lazy person, you're not going to exercise. I know many lazy people who like to go exercise. That's their one thing they do when they're not lazy. So, but like it's always fascinating to me to be able to see those aspects and go, I know why. Hopefully I can figure out why you're not doing this. And I'm going to work with you to build those skills. And then after that, you don't need me, right? Most times people would leave after I've developed that sort of regimen into them. Not the fact that I've reached their goals per se. It's like, yeah, they're good to go by themselves. That's my primary goal. I've never, like, I build good. I hope I build really good fitness regimens for people so that they're helping achieve their goals, whether it's increased muscle mass, decreased mass, stuff like that. Because that's usually what it is, or increase their running or stuff like that. Yeah, I can't think of it all right now. All the fancy words are gone for me.
Yeah.
But like most times it's like, I want you to not use me. I want you to learn and not have to rely on me giving you a workout regimen. Because literally, like if you look at my Discord, shameless plug, you will notice that my workouts are pretty random. I'm just like, what do I feel like doing today? Okay, upper arms, cool. Feel a little heavy. Let's do an extra.
And what? Noob?
Oh,
Oh,
did he?
no.
Oh no!
No.
Did he just? No!
Oh no, we're gonna have to cover new
Extra bike. Let's do an extra bike round.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
it's just based on how I'm feeling throughout the day.
Oh
What's
no!
that?
The internet.
I never left.
Hello.
Hello.
You cut out for us for like a
I'm
solid.
here.
Can you just repeat
Hi.
everything you said over again?
Gamma, it's not just about the motivation. There's a lot of skills. Like when I work with a lot of clients.
No, it's okay.
Oh, let me just flip back to page 1 of the script.
I think we got the gist. No, I get you. I understand that. I just have to get myself back into it.
But that's the thing. It's hard. It's always hard, right?
Mhm.
Actually, I saw a tweet from Schwarzenegger, from our Schwarzenegger, that guy
it
that I
wasn't a
follow.
tweet. It was a Reddit.
Or sorry,
post.
Reddit thing. Yeah, Reddit post.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember. I think it was asked by a commentator I like to follow a lot, Captain Flowers.
Uh-huh.
Like I love that guy. He's a big like just he's a Chad. Literally, he's just the epitome of Chadness. But
Chad is Chad.
he's the chattiest Chad that ever Chad to Chad. But like Schwarzenegger basically says, like I take a slightly different approach, but it's also because I learned in a different way, which is more tough love in a sense. But like Schwarzenegger basically said, what you should be telling everybody, it's like, it's small steps, and those small steps will build into something bigger as long as you let it build into something bigger. Like you recognize that you are working towards a bigger step. Because people will take small steps and then they'll be like, oh, well, I guess the 3 months that I had were up, it's over. And it's like, what if you just looked at the past 2 months that you worked out, or 3 months, and recognize all the big steps that you took, not comparing yourself to other people. It's like, imagine if you just looked at those 3 months of exercise and you went, damn, I did so much, I made so much progress, and I can continue to make more and more progress, even if you don't have an overall overarching goal, even maintenance. Because eventually with maintenance, you're going to lose some stuff. You're just be like, okay, well, my goal now is just to build that stuff back up, right? That's the unfortunate thing about plateaus. That's a different podcast. But the point is, the fact that like you could stare at everything you've done and go, wow, I was able to do that. I am able to do that. I can do more of that, or I can continue to do more of that. People don't know to look at that, right? We say, oh yeah, we recognize our successes. Do you? Like, not many people know how to recognize success for themselves. They say they do because they're like, well, I got results. But what do you do with the results? It's like putting a trophy on the shelf. Are you just putting it there because you say that you have a trophy? Or like, do you recognize what that trophy means for you in the future? You know? Because I used to be told like trophies are just things that rust on the shelves. And I'm like, but the trophies remind me that even if that was 10, 15 years ago, I was able to do that. And that's a part of me, and I could do it again if I wanted to, and if I choose to, and all the things that I learned from that experience. That's the same thing as fitness, with all the small goals that you accomplish. There's a big deal in it. Why did you give me this conversation? Now we're going to have to go for 4 hours.
Or we can just cut it there.
Oh.
And that's the end of the podcast.
That's all I had to say.
Other podcasts for that. Okay?
Wait, that's the end of the podcast? Wait, what?
No, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. What day is today? Oh, that's the day.
It's the same thing as streaming.
No, yeah, I get you. Listen, as soon as I start streaming, I'll start exercising.
I wasn't hinting towards that. I was just hinting like, stream advice. Stream
advice. Whoa.
You know what? I had someone actually ask me in stream today, like, would I do channel points for stream tips? I'm like, have you seen my progress? It's 5 years and I average 8 viewers. You really want my stream advice? I mean, I do a lot of stuff, but it's like, at this point, most advice that people would give me would be quit.
Oh no!
I mean, it's true though.
They're assholes.
No. Like I've heard that from I've watched a few things, the one thing that you have to think about is when is it time to quit, right? Clearly something's not working. So what's the next step, right? Mm-hmm. And it was suggested that sometimes that's why I want to get a coach. I'm like, should I quit? I don't want to. Like, I love doing the stuff no matter what. And I do want to make it work, but it's always interested me when I'm like, yeah, I guess that is a viable option that could potentially lead to something, which sounds really weird to say that quitting would lead to something better in that same field.
I want to interject on that. The question, when is it time to quit? For me, that answer is when you're not having fun. Because there's no point after that. Other than that, just keep trying and have fun. Fuck everything else. Fuck people that talk shit. Just do what you want to do and have fun with it. That goes for everything, honestly.
It really does.
Not hurting anybody and you're having fun doing what you do, somebody talking shit, fuck them. The fuck out of here.
Wait. Gamma, have you pulled out your soapbox?
Excuse me, let me just...
Okay, good. Yeah. I'm going to go get mine. Raz, make sure you get your soapbox.
All right.
This is a very unsteady soapbox.
All right. I got a really big soapbox.
You were just like...
No, just enjoy what you do and have fun. Fuck everybody else.
Look, Raz, when I get on my soapbox, I get really close to people's ears. I'm like, this is my motherfucking soapbox. You're going to listen to me right now, bitch. Like, this is my...
Oh my god. I'm just picturing me next to my soapbox, with him next to me just whispering in my ear. Get the fuck off my soapbox.
Gamma's got like a little milk crate. I have like a giant 2x4 cube of wood. And I'm just like hanging off a crane, like talking to you like, Gamma.
You're hanging off a crane.
Oh my god.
Are you suspended above the ground? You're just like hanging on like a crane. You have like a box that's below you, but like you're not even on top of it.
Exactly. I've transcended. I'm levitating over my soapbox.
No, I just picture him like SpongeBob from the movie when he's wearing that stuff and he's tied up with the rope in the air. Oh my god.
My internet's cutting, guys. Cover for me.
All right.
Oh no.
We got to figure out something while Noob's cat explodes the basement.
Don't let people.
It's not the cat.
Ruin your dreams. Do what makes.
Okay, Shia LaRaz.
Do what makes you happy. Adding on to what Gamma was saying.
It's solid advice. Raz knows. You should know.
Razzie LaBeouf.
Just gotta believe in yourself, people. I know this sounds corny as shit, but it's the truth. Gotta just enjoy it while it lasts. You don't know how long it will.
Like, honestly...
Gamma, I came here for a good time, not to realize my mortality. Thank you very much.
Listen.
Oh, boy. I mean, things don't always necessarily end when you die. They can end before you die.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you people are depressing!
Let's just find more ways to make
Who
this
hurt
work.
you?
A lot of people, but I've let it define me, and I mean I've let it.
Pain defines you?
Wait!
No, I've not let my pain define me. It's helped me make me a better person, I think.
Okay.
You gotta have downs before you can have ups, and not a lot of downs. There's just a lot of ups coming in your future.
Okay, because I was really worried for a second when you were like,
no, sorry.
A bunch of people hurt me and I let that define me. And I was like, wait, that's not all you are? Hold on.
No, yeah. I'm sorry. As we have mentioned, this podcast has almost literally no editing. So every time I mess up and confuse my words real good, you get to hear it.
I don't even know if that was confusion. I think it was just like literally how you understand. And we're just sitting here like, Gamma.
Oh, yeah.
Gamma, do we need to go get a hot chocolate?
No, it's fine. I've learned from people that have hurt me in the past and how to treat other people good as opposed to what it's been. So,
well, I hope so. That is generally what you learn, even if I learned that through therapy.
Yeah.
Generally, people who are hurting others are the ones who are hurt the most, right? You have to feel for them to an extent. So,
to a very thin extent.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing when you get a troll in chat, right? Like, you realize that like 95% of my mods are trolls that I almost banned from my stream, right?
Yeah, no, you give people the benefit. Don't get me wrong. It's just
Well, it's not even the benefit of the
Alone.
doubt. It's just like recognizing that they literally had a direction, and I'm like, your direction sucks. Don't do that here. And they're like, oh my god, you're right. It's almost like like that person where you tell them off and they just start crying in your shoulder. Those are my mods, minus like 2 of them. So
I got you.
It's
Is
like
that what I'm thinking of?
Hmm?
This is the 2 I'm thinking of.
I can't read your mind, Gamma. Not right now.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm already focusing all my energy levitating over my soapbox. I can't read minds right now.
Where was this power?
Where we do we start singing the Wii Shop channel theme while Gamma's? I'm assuming you're typing.
Boop boo doo boop boop. Wait, no, is that the wrong one? I keep missing those 2 up.
Hold on.
That is the
Shoot, I need to look it up.
Boo boop 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 boop. Nope, that's the actual elevator
on.
song. Crap.
Hold on, I got this. Wii Shop channel music.
Oh no.
Once you hear it, you'll know.
Oh no, we have to do the harmony. Remember, we were actually doing the harmony on the other podcast that we were doing.
Oh my god,
That sounds very hectic.
Oh, it was that with Tony, Ox, and everyone else, and we were trying to do harmony, and that was like when Ox was half paying attention. We're just trying to do it. It's like she's like harmonizing a minute into the song. We're at the beginning. We're like, this is a nightmare. This isn't working. Boom. No, you missed the second ba.
Like Dog of Wisdom when he's like,
you missed ba verse 2.
There's just a lot of buzz, okay? Man, I don't know what brought me to look this up. Oh my god.
Have you not seen Dog of Wisdom?
I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Dog of Wisdom.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god. I need to.
Is this gonna be like that lunk
What
thing
is
that you
this?
showed me or whatever?
What the hell?
Wait, what long thing?
I don't know. You showed me some weird. You've shown me some weird stuff. I don't know.
What
This is
the
true.
hell is this?
What?
Blues
What the heck is-
down in the motherfucker. I don't.
You leave Steve out of this. I'm sorry. How many views does this have?
35 million.
Oh, okay.
Is this all I have to do?
231,440.
Oh my god! In 4 years too. What the hell? That's like 10 million a year.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Gam was like, "Here's another one."
Oh my god! It got remixed so many times. What the heck?
No kidding. Let me guess. It became like Dag of Wasdom.
There's also Dog of Song.
Oh my god.
I need to not look this up. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. It's gonna be.
You already have
This is the last one, I swear.
It's gonna lead me right back to that one. Remember that one time, noob, where I was
Nigel?
looking at? Yep, exactly that.
Dude, the Nigel. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't listen to this. It's Billie Jean with a dog. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh my god.
But yeah, we went on like what was it, 3.5 hour rabbit hole trip with
Oh, it was
Nigel
more than
Thornberry
3.5.
modified song. Did you go longer?
Really?
Oh yeah, I did. I kept going.
Oh my god.
I started it. I think I started it like Let It Go, and then ended somewhere around "Toxic" by Britney Spears.
That was the best one.
All sung by Nigel Thornberry of the Thornberries.
Oh my goodness. That's so much.
There's so you do not understand how many
The
songs have
Bad
been
Romance. Yeah,
remixed.
I'm pretty sure I listened to like 14 that night. Just literally on repeat. The Britney one was great. The Toxic one is so good.
Oh, that was great. But I still think the best one was "Bring Me to Life."
Oh no.
Wake me up.
I'm so- God, I hate it so much. That I needed to keep watching.
Save me.
Yeah.
It's
I can't do
amazing.
it. I can't.
Oh, they're so good.
Are you looking? Raz, you need to look them up. You need to look them
my-
up right now.
Look up the Britney Spears one. Just look up
Yeah.
if you are listening to this right now, no matter what site you're on, please go look it up. If you're on YouTube, it's even easier. Just go look it up. Try and make it through a minute and a half without either one turning off the song or two dying of laughter. If you are a normal person, just listen like it's nothing. You are a individual who has incredible taste.
All right, I'm gonna listen to it now.
Oh, please do.
What is this?
It's great. That's
Just
what
type-
it is.
Just type toxic Nigel Thornberry. It's the first thing to pop up.
The podcast is now just we are now listening to stuff while people are listening to us listen to stuff. What the heck?
I mean, I
This
think
is
we've
meta, man.
enlightened them to the.
This is meta. This is
He just
really
sounds
weird.
like he's drowning.
That's him.
It is.
What the
That's Nigel
Yeah.
Thornberry's existence. Is him
I
drowning.
know.
You know what it sounds? No. You know what it is? You know when you get like chicken bone stuck in the side of your mouth?
What?
It's very specific.
I
That
mean,
is
or
really
like getting a
specific.
splinter. When you get a splinter in your, like in the inside of your lip, or you're trying to get something out. Like, you know, oh my god, like the piece of steak that gets stuck between your teeth, you know, with your
Oh my God.
tongue. No, you don't do that.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't make noises, but okay.
You should. Now you can sing along with Nigel Thornberry. Be like, you can do a duet.
Terrible.
I can't even right now. What is this rabbit hole we
What
followed?
the heck is this? It's just
Oh,
like
there's a
the
fire
chorus
cover.
part, not the chorus, the bridge of the song is like, "Roar."
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Oh, here we go, live reaction.
That's what we call a Razzsplosion at this point because
The part of the song, oh fuck, where is it? The part at like 25 seconds?
Oh my god, let's see. Hold on, I gotta find that.
Wait, it's probably 27 seconds.
oh god, that makes it. Yeah.
Oh god. Minute
Oh.
27? What is that? Oh, I'm dead. I have no idea what just happened.
This is life.
We had people listen to us listen to stuff.
I mean, what else are they gonna do? Hmm?
Listen to stuff that we're listening to apparently.
I don't know what else we would have talked about other than this.
I mean, I had a topic, but I could say
I mean, let's hit it. We got hit it. Otherwise, we're gonna be here talking about Nigel Thornberry singing all these wonderful
Crossing
songs.
is coming up. We got Animal Crossing.
Well, we're not allowed to
Animal
talk about Animal
Crossing.
Crossing because Dork didn't watch the direct.
Aw.
We
It's
could
coming
just-
out soon though, in like
Next week.
So
less than
yeah.
2 weeks. Yeah, is it next week? This is like
it's
the
next
20th?
Friday. It's next
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah, it's the 20th.
Ooh,
I know.
damn.
I know.
I
I
know. I know.
It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
We get to live our deserted island lives.
Yeah, I get to pretend like I go outside because I sure can't. Right
I
now.
saw that tweet
Honestly.
where people were saying like this is your only experience to get outside for the next like 4 months.
Oh, they stole my
Mhm.
potential tweet. I wrote it in the Discord earlier.
Aw.
Nope,
those-
I saw it in a tweet. It's over, man.
Those
Already
tweet
been memed.
thieves. I was tempted not to post it because I thought maybe somebody would get upset, and then I'm like, no.
Maybe it's just called freedom of speech, Gamma, where people can think the same as you.
I mean, freedom of speech and freedom to be an asshole are two different things.
What? You can't
Just
just,
'cause
say
you
people
say
who have the same mentality if you are an assholes. You can't just say that.
I mean, yeah. What was I saying? I don't even remember anymore.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
What did I just say?
What did he just say?
That freedom of speech.
Oh yeah. So you
Freedom
can
to
say
be an
whatever you
asshole.
want. You can say whatever you want, but you can't expect people not to say stupid shit about it.
What? That's not what we're saying.
I don't know.
You're
Where is this
lost.
going?
I'm tired.
Raz, I'm scared. What do we do? Do we have to replace him?
I mean,
Why are
probably.
we just throwing the whole gamma out and replacing it?
The whole gamma. We have the gamma gem. What do we need him for anymore? What's the ammo without the gamma?
We'll just glue some googly eyes to the jar and slap it
Then he'll be
in.
a magma. He'll be, hey, I'm a magma.
I'm sure they'll bring up more talking points than I do.
Gamma, I am a walking talking point.
These guys are pretty pointy.
What?
I
What does
don't
that
know.
even mean?
I don't know.
Are you calling me like a PS1 character?
I mean, I'm just saying you got a certain amount of polygons, and they're not that high.
I got the right polygons in the right place, sir. Don't you dare challenge my polygon.
I don't
Count.
know.
I meant to go there. I got at least 5 polygons at the biceps, just saying.
I mean, you can have as many of the biceps as you want, but
No, there's just a point where you just become like tiny from Crash Bandicoot, where it's just like, that's too big.
tiny.
I would never want to be a super muscly jacked guy. Holy crap. I don't want to walk around like somebody's tied 2 suitcases to my shoulder. I'm just saying.
What the heck is this guy? Ew. Ew, I just looked it up. I've never played Crash before, so
Yup.
I did not know about this character, this interesting looking chap over here. Boy, howdy, he skipped leg day.
Who?
You're tiny?
Yeah. Oh, you've never
Crash
seen
Bandicoot?
Tiny?
No, I don't play Crash. I've never played Crash. I played.
Oh, I mean,
played the
I
racing
played
games
Crash
about it.
Racing. That's all I know it from.
Oh, he's in that game. I don't remember. I was like,
Is he in that game?
5.
Okay, I've watched someone in particular speedrun Crash. Then how's that? Does that count?
That's why. That's why
Okay.
it's around and in your head and thoughts.
All
Got
the
it.
thoughts and all the sounds, all those pieces going round. The speed of sound. Yeah, I went
Yes.
there.
Are you trying to transition into like a Sonic song or something?
It was Coldplay, but okay.
Oh, okay. I clearly don't know. I clearly don't know things.
Listen,
Why would I go from Crash to Sonic to Coldplay?
There is never more an opportune time to switch to a Sonic song in the middle of a sentence than right now.
Right now, I don't even know if he
Gotta
has
follow
that.
my rainbow.
Oh, no. As long as we don't go over 10 seconds with a song, we're good, right? That's the rules.
I
Or is that
mean,
just YouTube rules?
If we hit that much, I'm sure
no.
everybody will turn off the podcast.
Yup.
'Cause
That
they
is true.
doing that, especially ironically. Oh, good.
Oh man.
Dear.
I.
yeah.
Oh,
What's up? Hit me.
no, go. No.
No.
I
was
want to
gonna
hit
say-
you.
I was just gonna say I'm going on vacation this weekend. It's gonna be
Ooh.
fun. I'm gonna go visit friends in Florida.
Really?
Cool.
Wednesday, yeah. Because spring break and whatnot. And it's gonna be a
Nice.
fun time. I'm gonna go to Floridia and we're gonna drink, I guess, and play video games. Yeah, that's about as far as I got.
In Floridia.
Yeah,
You
Floridia.
know, that's just my Friday night. Actually, that's all my nights. But anyways,
you don't drink.
not often, no. I drink water.
I don't
Lots of
either.
water.
I don't know. I don't drink either, really. I was kind of joking about that.
It doesn't even matter because what does it take? Like 90 beers for you?
I mean, I have yet to get drunk, so I couldn't tell you.
Exactly.
Damn.
You and I would be
I-
great at parties, man. I'd
Oh,
actually
yeah,
have
we
someone
could
to
just-
talk to after 2 hours of drinking. It'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, I do get tired, but that's about it.
Well, yeah, everyone gets tired. That's the way that you metabolize it. But I mean,
Mhm.
it'd be nice to be able to talk to someone like, because you're the type of person who could probably consume it all and be okay. I'm the type of person where I consume it so conservatively, but I consume a lot over like a long period of time that I basically have the same stamina as someone who consumes it all at once.
There
I play
was
a long game.
There was one point where I did try to figure out how much it would take. Like
Oh,
I
you've
wanted
totally
to
told
get
us
blackout
before.
drunk. I've told you this before. I don't.
I still don't understand why you'd just be like, I wonder if I can knock myself out with beer today.
I'm gonna preface this with, don't drink this much. This is unhealthy.
Yeah, please be responsible.
Please
Do
don't
not do
destroy
what
your
I
liver.
did.
Yeah,
I
that's the
was
only thing I'm worried
having-
about, of course.
I was having a bad night. I think I don't remember. It's been a while, but I do remember what I ended up drinking. and it was 2 handles. 1 handle of Captain Morgan rum, and a handle of this weird off-brand vodka, along with 4 Four Locos, if I remember correctly. And what else was it? Oh yeah, 6-pack of Yingling. That was a fun night. And by fun, I mean that was bored because it didn't do anything.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it went into you. That's pretty much it.
Don't drink, kids.
No, you can't tell them not to drink. Just don't drink stupidly.
Don't be me.
Well, I mean, that's
That one time. That's actually when I stopped drinking because I was like, nothing's going to do this. Nothing is going to do this for me. It was over the course of a large night, but still. I don't know.
I'm actually kind of glad that my uncle choked me out the first time I drank, because then it taught me not to become like a drunk.
Oh, Jesus. Like,
Oh, yikes.
Physically choked you out or just.
Yeah, he put me in a headlock. He put me, like, what happened was,
Okay.
he had a lot to drink. And that was when I just turned 19, because we could drink at 19. No, could we drink at 19 here? Yeah, we could drink at 19 here. Like, I think it was just 19. It was at my grandparents' 50th. Oh my God, it was 10. Oh my God, I'm old. Anyways, it was at my grandparents' like.
It's okay, you're not 30 yet. It's fine.
I'm just super damn close to it. But anyways, wait, 30's old? Oh my God, we have something to talk about later. Jesus.
I'm just sitting here having my quarter life crisis, and you guys talk about being 30 years old.
Gamma, I could have a kid in 4 years. How does that make you feel?
I mean, congratulations.
Anyways, I had never had a drink before this day. The first thing I had was scotch and black licorice sambuca.
Ew.
Those two together do not go well. And I'm a person who never drank, and I knew that didn't go well.
Black licorice? It's disgusting.
He gave it to me. He was incredibly gone, right?
Oh, no.
Wow.
And he just gave me sambuca, and I tried it. I'm not a fan of licorice no matter what, so like I didn't like the taste of that. But then he gave me scotch, and I actually love scotch. Scotch is very, very tasty for me. I like the harder stuff for a guy like me. I am a really expensive and heavy alcohol drinker guy. Like I like the pristine stuff, of course. Cheap date, but expensive beer. But anyways, not beer, booze. But the point being, like he gave it to me, and what ended up happening was he wanted to force me to drink the scotch. He's like, "You're 19, you should be drinking more." He gave me the sambuca, and right afterwards, he gave me the scotch, and he put me in a headlock while I drank it.
Why?
And he's like a 6'2", fairly muscular man. So,
oh God,
he was
that's
gone.
scary.
He was just gone.
Yeah.
So I drank that, and I remember sitting in the lobby for like 3 hours on the couch with the most upset stomach I've ever had. And I'm a guy that's dealt with like colitis, so that was a terrible experience. And oddly enough, I've never drank except that one time and that other time. Both times I became a Pokemon. That was weird.
What?
Yeah, there was one time when they didn't tell me how powerful the wine was before dinner, and I'm still light, so I thought I was a Drifblim. So I was like on the ground going, "Wee! I'm a Drifblim." I don't know why.
Drifblim.
Oh shoot! I remember you telling the story once.
What's that?
I remember you telling the story once.
Yes.
The
other one was when
Starmie one.
Yeah, the Starmie. When people were just stepping over me because I'm just lying there like, okay, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm good.
You're just laying on the floor.
Dude, look, I'm a phys ed teacher, right? But you never think it's going to happen to you when you try to drink a whole bottle of Bailey's in a hot tub, all right? You just don't think you're ever going to do it. And then you realize, and of course, I'm lying there. I have like the ProPokeNoob face for those who know me on Twitch. And I'm just like on the ground going, oh my God, my phys ed training's coming back. I wasn't supposed to do that. Shit, I'm gone.
I'm just impressed. I'm impressed with the specifics of that situation.
Look, I've never actually forgot. There was the 2 times that I got more than buzzed. I wasn't drunk, but definitely like heavily buzzed. But I remember everything because I am very much a paranoid drinker. So the moment I feel it, I instantly go into like, nope, gotta answer this. It was just those 2 times that caught me off guard because I literally, one, the hot tub never thought about, and the other one was like, they told my ex was never into buying good wine, so the one time she buys like good alcoholic wine, I'm like, crap. God damn it.
Damn.
Thanks, ex. Thanks.
Oh,
Thank your mother, because that's a bunch about it. That's why.
I don't.
Yeah, she bought it.
Okay.
This is like when I would be drinking at the cottages in the north. Oh, the fancy. Living with the Ritz. Oh boy.
So fancy.
It's overrated, man. I've believe it or not, I've dated like 2 really wealthy families. Like my second ex was a millionaire.
Jesus.
Damn.
She was her dad's company was going to sell for $3.2 million. He had a computer parts company. He's gonna sell his company for $3.2 million and give her $1 million. I'm just sitting there going, I'm a paper boy. Like, what the hell? Damn.
Oh my god.
I mean, good for them, but I'm just sitting there like, I'm amazed I even stood a chance.
I guess so.
Nice.
How about
That
you,
was
Raz? Any drinking stories?
You can't just ask.
Gamma.
I mean, she can say no. I don't have an issue.
I'm
with saying no.
underage.
Yeah,
I
she's not
can't
old enough
drink.
yet.
Oh!
Don't
that's
do
why.
illegal drinking, kids.
See, that's why. See, there
Bad.
you go. Raz,
No,
Raz
to
has
preface this, Gamma's known me for a long time, and he's used to me talking about
old.
drinking at 19. He forgets that in America you can't drink till 21. So
God,
You
I'm
forget
old.
that in your own country you can't drink.
look, I forget that all the time too. Like literally when I would talk to friends on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, guys, come over to Canada and drink because they were all 19, right? I'm like, yeah, you guys come over here. Like, you guys haven't had a beer or anything? Like, he goes, no, we can't drink it. I'm like, oh god, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Like, it's just so weird to me how you don't expect Canada to be the ones who drink first. You know what I mean? It does that sound mean and cruel?
I mean,
I just find it weird how we drink at a younger age. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of see where you're coming from. I don't know. It's just like a really weird thing where I find it weird where it's like especially in the United States, because like by the time you're 21, you're either like out of the house or like you're going to college or like something, right? And it's like this scenario where it's like your family is never really there to teach you how to drink responsibly. Like generally, it's like other people, right? Like your friends.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was taught to my phys ed teacher because he was like a party animal, and it was fucking great.
Oh man,
that's so good. He's the nicest guy, but he's like, yeah, I've been to some parties. He just tell us stories while we were in class. Just like, what is happening right now? This like you would respect this man with your firstborn child, but he's like a super hardcore partier at the same, which obviously can be coinciding. But as a 13-year-old boy, I'm just like, cool.
mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of neat.
We used to drink at I had an apartment at one point, and all my friends would just show up and we'd all just drink because we were all 21, and stuff.
Oh, and
That was a
stuff.
fun time. I remember one time I ate a lot of carrots, and I got sick,
Oh,
so then I didn't eat a lot of carrots.
oh no.
The end.
Not the
Best
carrots.
joke ever written.
Not the carrots.
Oh wait, there's a fun story. Okay, I mean it's not that fun, but still, my one friend, he doesn't get drunk very good. So there was one point where we were all trying to get wasted, and he's like a mess, and he's just like, I don't feel good, and I'm like, get your ass in the bathroom, and he's
Just
like,
that though. Everything else can stay out
all
here.
right.
Just specifically his ass in the bathroom. He's just like
He's just sitting ass in, everything else out. And so he's in the bathroom. I go back out, drink a little more. I check on him, make sure he's okay. He's asleep. He's fucking passed out, like right next to my toilet bowl.
Mm.
And I'm like, you know what? He's had enough. So I get a pillow, and I put a pillow under his head, and he sleeps next to the toilet the whole night.
Aww.
It was not fun trying to go to the bathroom.
I can imagine because he's just chilling there, and you're like,
Yeah.
Go to
oh.
another bathroom. What the heck? Don't.
It was a one-bedroom apartment.
So go to a Wendy's or McDonald's. Let the man
They-
sleep.
No. Why are you gonna drive to like 7-Eleven? Oh man, that reminds me. I used to have these fun times back. We went wild in my apartment.
Okay.
Listen. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Gamma's
saying.
pad with the Gamma Jam. Just like
I remember we would always. It would always be like the sober ones and like one really drunk person that would. There was a 7-Eleven within walking distance, so most of the time it was me and my ex or me and one of my other really close friends, and this one kid who was always drunk, and we would always go there and get the friggin' I think it's like $5 pizzas that they had, and we would just get like 3 of them and walk back to the apartment with pizza, and everybody would be like, "Oh my god, they got pizza!" And then they'd hug us because they didn't know what was going on, and they had pizza, and now we were basically gods. So
Because you had pizza?
yeah.
You were
So
the
if you guys
pizza
ever
gods?
if you guys ever want to get a 1-up on your drunk friends, go buy pizza.
what if his pizza's always just there though? What's the next option?
I mean, I don't know where you live. The pizza's always just there. Next option, I guess.
Believe it or not, my area is primarily made up of retirement homes and karate places.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
There are pizza places, but like we have, oh my god, there's so much competition for martial arts in my town. Holy shit. There's too many. It's nuts. Like, but I mean, like you have great variety if you wanted to learn like Russian kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, family martial arts. If you wanted to learn, I think we have capoeira, Brazilian fighting type stuff. We've got a lot here.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick a secondary option, I mean, it'd still be 7-Eleven, but we'd probably get like taquitos or something. They had some good taquitos. Like nobody could drive because everybody would be drinking. So
Obviously,
we had to walk. I think it was a good like 10-minute walk to the 7-Eleven. Everything else is way far away.
See, we have a lot of walking places, but we don't have 7-Elevens. We have Hasty Market here, which is basically your 7-Eleven. And I don't know if we have taquitos, but we definitely have Jamaican patties. I know that was popular in high school.
They had them too.
Yeah, like slushies and Jamaican patties.
Yeah, we had them mostly because it was for a lot of people in Florida like Jamaican patties.
It was just cheap
another
here.
thing. It was hot as balls most of the time because Florida.
Okay.
So that was always a good old sweaty run.
So you worked off all that energy to then go eat junk, and then the balance was restored.
Dude, I could demolish half of one of those pizzas, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, pizza," and then that was a good time. I don't know. I'm sure my drunk stories aren't as entertaining as I thought they would be.
I mean, they don't have to be. I mean, it's just a drunk story. It's just, it's just a story. It's like things can happen, and that just happens. You know, when people like add the extra detail, and it doesn't need to be there if it's not important. That's kind of what I think about like drunk stories. It's like it just happened, and it just so happened that you were drunk. Now, if it happened because you're drunk, obviously, yes, but
I have
just one of those details. It's like it's there.
I have another story, actually. I just thought of it. It was a fun time. Not like half of us were sober for this one. So, Florida has this chain called Steak and Shake, where you can buy smash burgers and milkshakes.
What's a smash burger?
It's just a burger, but you crush it into the grill, and then it's all like grilly and whatnot.
Oh,
wait, like the burger's like made, and then you just like take it and you like.
You get the meat, and then you cook it on both sides, and then you smash it down.
Oh, so it's just like the patty. That's like
it's like a patty, but you like smash it real thin and stuff.
Okay.
So we went to Steak and Shake because at like 2 a.m. is always happy hour, so half off milkshakes. So it's perfect for people who are drinking until like 3 a.m. We go there. And we have to take one car because I'm the sober one, obviously. So my car is somewhat large, but it only fits like 6 people comfortably. So we have 7 people who want to go. So we toss one of our friends in the trunk.
Oh,
the smallest and lankiest kid we have. We throw him in the trunk. Now, I'm driving normally. I get in the parking lot and I wanted to fuck with him a little bit. So we pretended to see like a stop sign. We would just yell out, "Oh, caution! Oh, gotta stop for that stop sign. Oh, is there a car coming? I don't know. I gotta slow down, slam the brakes, and just fuck with them."
Why?
Oh,
Because it was a thing we did before that once. And now the worst part is, I did not realize that I had, you know, I have bookshelves and they have the little shelves that come out. I did not realize that I had one of those compressed cardboard shelves in my trunk.
Oh no.
So
Gamma.
it might have fucked him up a little bit, and I'm sure if I talked to him today, he'd still be like, "Yeah, you really fucked me up with that shelf." I mean, mind you, he was pretty out of it, so there was that.
Man.
But also, he did get pretty fucked up. He had cuts and stuff.
That's terrible.
So it'd be like a slow poke where you feel like 30 seconds after.
I felt so bad. And then after we ate our milkshakes and drank our burgers,
Of course. As you standard do. Yep.
Yes, exactly. One of my friends. Oh wait, no. Okay, so me and one of my friends, we run to my car as everybody else is paying their check. We get in the car and we drive off. We drove off out of the whole area, and then pulled back around because we just wanted to fuck with them a little bit.
Oh my god.
So we pulled back. Everybody's pissed, obviously. One of them thinks it was a funny idea. But there's an issue here. I only see 4 people. There's supposed to be 5. So apparently one of our friends ran off into the distance,
Wait.
being drunk as hell,
Oh no.
yelling out things that you do not want to yell in public.
Oh no.
And we see a police car.
Cops. Oh my god.
Luckily enough, we found him before the cop noticed him and got him in the car. Another drunk friend decided it was a good idea to yell out obscene things from my car window towards the cop.
Mm.
We were lucky that his stupidity did not get us pulled over. And then I went home and yelled at him and was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I can imagine why.
But everybody got home safe, mostly, for the most part, except that one kid. He got pretty fucked up by that.
It was a great night, you know?
Yeah. It's a great
Crashes, bit of potential criminal offenses, but it was a good night.
mean, just a little
I don't
bit,
think that happened. That's what
I'm
matters.
just saying, those milkshakes are pretty good.
It was worth it.
Oh, yeah. Definitely worth the 2 a.m. steak and shake runs.
Oh my god.
Actually, I plan on having one of those this weekend, maybe. That would be fun. Reliving memories.
Have I told you about the one time I went clubbing?
I'm
Quote
interested to
unquote
hear.
clubbing.
I have never been in a club, so I am interested to hear this.
Okay, so this is going to be the most awkward club conversation because I am not a partier. I'm pretty sure you two pretty much can confirm that. I am not a wild guy.
Mhm.
I'm very much a like to game and play and have fun with stuff, but I am not a guy that will like go out to these places.
Mhm.
So, okay, imagine this. You have 2 of your friends who are like 22, single, and they want to go to clubs to pick up women. Okay, fine. So they invite me and my girlfriend.
All right.
Which usually you don't take your girlfriend out clubbing.
I mean, some people do. I've seen
I know,
Jersey Shore.
but you have to realize I'm going with a bunch of single guys, and then I'm the only one dating, and it just is weird because her idea of clubbing was also not going out with the boyfriend. So, not that I'm saying like she'd go grind up with some other guy, but like it was just awkward because I'm not a clubber, but I'm like, okay, sure, I'll go sleep downtown Toronto for one night and say that I've done it. Awesome. So we got a hotel room, and there was like 6 or 7 of us sleeping in the same room.
Oof.
And there was only like 2 beds, so I didn't want to sleep in the same bed. So there was 2. Okay, it was a pull-out chair and 2 beds. So I didn't want to sleep next to the other guys because they were just loud, smelly, and like gross. So I'm like, okay, I will take the chair. My one friend slept on the floor and all that stuff. But the point is, we all went out clubbing, and we went to this club, obviously, that let the women in first, whatever. So my girlfriend went in at the time, and I went in. It was like one of those like everyone's like jam-packed close to each other. And I look up, and what I thought was like Bushido warriors. Like those female warriors that have the what are they called again? Starts with a K. Starts with a K.
Katana?
Like the Japanese women.
Katana?
No, the Japanese women fighters. What were they called?
Oh, I don't remember. I learned this in 6th grade. God damn it.
Are you talking like the Kyoshi Warriors from Avatar?
No. Like not Bushidos. Oh, what are they called? Like the ones that would paint their face white and maybe like assassins.
Like the Kyoshi Warriors from Avatar.
I don't know what that means, Gamma. I don't watch
They
stuff.
painted their face white and they fought with fans.
Was it Kabukis?
Oh yeah, it's Kabukis.
Is it Kabuki?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Kabuki. There we go. Yeah. It was Kabuki. Okay, so I thought it was like Kabuki, where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a cool club. Sweet, I'm gonna watch the martial arts in a club because I'm a stupid kid. And it turned out it was like we had women dancing in cages above me. It was like 3 women in like 5-inch heels, painted faces, but like the faces were painted so terribly, it was like running from all the lights. So imagine like Scream, like the painting Scream. Okay, 3 of those women with those faces dancing in 5-inch heels in these cages. And the first thought that comes to my mind is, how do they get up there? In a club where there's like a bunch of people first of all, once you walk in, thank God there was no spell because I was really afraid of that. So my friends go off and I'm like, I don't even know what to do because I've never gone to a club. And the other thing is, I only know clubs for single people. So I'm like, what do I do with my girlfriend? My girlfriend's walking off, or my ex at the time is walking off somewhere. I'm just stuck in the middle of a bunch of people. A couple women come up to me. I'm just like, in my lovely, charming, awkward kid voice, like, hi, that sort of thing. So we're trying to dance, and she's doing all these club moves. I'm just standing there, like, doing like this little like hip wiggle thing. I don't know what to do. I can't dance. I can't dance for shit.
You just gotta shake.
That's what I did. So I did like this little like hip wiggle thing, and I look like my ass is on fire. So we did that for like 20 minutes. Then we tried to find someplace quieter because she started getting a headache from the music. There were like these really weird, awkward guys like hitting on her, and she's giving him like this face. She's looking at me like, scare him off. I'm looking at the guy. He's like 5'10", 190 pounds. And a reminder for everyone, I'm 5'4" and 130 pounds. I'm not going to save my woman from some guy who will literally squeeze me like a grape. So, we went to the top floor. It turns out the top floor was blocked off with police tape because something had gone down there. I assume something illegal. And
probably
what ended up happening was, I don't know how this happened because we were there for like 45 minutes. My friend comes up to me and he's like incredibly drunk. Because first of all, the drinks there are $35. And I'm like, they wouldn't spend that money. So I'm looking at him going, hey man, what's going on? He's like, I need you to take me back to the hotel room. I'm gone. And I'm like, okay, sure. Do you know the way? He's like, why would you ask a drunk guy what way? I'm like, oh, fuck. Here we go. A directionally challenged guy with another drunk guy trying to find a hotel in downtown Toronto. Wonderful. So, and also this is before I had data, so I had no Wi-Fi, so I don't know where the heck I'm going.
Oh, no.
Gotcha.
So he comes up so I'm taking him home. My girlfriend comes with me. She's starting, and suddenly she starts getting hit with drunk. And I'm like, what happened? And I didn't know what pre-drinking was at the time.
Oh, pre-gaming.
Yeah, whatever you call it. Yeah. They call it pre-drinking. But, oh man, my friends are lame. They call it pre-drinking. Anyways, so I didn't realize that they had all drank like 2 bottles of Fireball or something like really heavy before we went out. And because they were bigger people, it hit them right there at the club. So all of a sudden, I'm just like carrying my girlfriend, my ex is on one shoulder. My other friend who's like 5'11" and 250 pounds or something ridiculous at the time is hanging off my left shoulder. Reminder, 5'4", 130 pounds. So this guy's like pulling me down one side. I'm trying to hold my girlfriend's hand on the other because she's like, hold hands. I'm like, okay, fine, I guess. But I got like dude over here who's basically going to fall off the sidewalk if I don't hold him up. And he's like looking into me. He's like going towards my face. He's like, noob, you're like the best friend ever. Did you know that? You're like the best friend ever. Thank you for like being the best friend ever.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just like, yeah, man, it's good. Don't worry about it. And my girlfriend's just like laughing at a fire at a hydrant.
Ooh.
Because it was like, I've never seen a yellow or what was it? Yeah, she's never seen a yellow fire hydrant before. She's like, why is it yellow? She just starts laughing. And she's like, dogs peed on it, made it yellow because I did it so much. And I'm just standing in the middle of a sidewalk with both of them laughing at a fire hydrant. I'm like, what am I doing? Is this what clubbing is? Like, I'm just the babysitter? Like, I had no idea what the hell to do because I'm like, I don't know if I can even get him up into the hotel in this state because I'm like, can I lift him? We have to take the stairs too. I don't think the elevator was working in that hotel. So I get him to the hotel room. I bring him to our room. I put him on the bed and I'm like, okay, put your head down. He doesn't put his head down. He proceeds to like do a 360 flip in the bed. Like he gets up, tries to put a foot on the bed, slips over his ankle, falls face flat into the mattress, and then rolls over and falls asleep.
Amazing.
And my girlfriend, or at the time, she was... I don't remember what... I think she was sleeping in a separate room or something like that because we didn't have enough room to keep everybody there. And we ended up talking in the hall about like some relationship stuff. I'm like, can we do this when you're not... like, when you're not under the influence of stuff that's making you say weird things? And she got all pissed and stormed off. And that night was basically me sitting next to my friend who had just passed out, make sure he wasn't choking or anything. My friends come home, they're all tired, they're just like, yeah, clubbing was fine. After all the hype that they were doing for weeks about getting excited for this, that trip was made for me. When I could not sleep that night, my friend and I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In the dark at 4:30 in the morning because my friend, who was a very nice friend, he was sleeping on the floor and I didn't know that. I thought he had a room. He ended up staying in a room and slept on the floor. He had not had a single drink. He just liked sleeping on the floor next to the door like a dog. And I woke up at 4 a.m. in the chair because I was completely uncomfortable. And he looks at me and goes, "Psst, hey, noob, do you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh?" And I'm just like, I've never heard such sweeter words tonight. We just played Yu-Gi-Oh for like an hour and a half. So they all woke up around like 9 or 10 a.m. with like giant hangovers. And I slept till I think 1. That was the first time. I used to not sleep late that time because that's when I still worked at karate. So I was used to waking up at 7, 8 a.m. and waking up for school and stuff like that. So I woke up at 1. I thought I was like, oh my God.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It breaks the tension. And so I woke up and they're all like, so noob, how did you like the clubbing last night? And I go, well, it was a nice club. And I just remember the kabuki women. I'm just like, who the hell were they? I'm like, what's the point of the women in the cages? They go, oh yeah, it's supposed to get your motor going. I'm like, get your motor going? What the hell are we in the 60s for fuck's sake? Like,
how old are your friends?
They were my age. But they were trying to say because they knew I was like an innocent Catholic boy, so they're just like, yeah, get your motor going. I'm just like, really? That's what people, because again, I really did not understand the whole concept. I still, like, it's still not my thing, but at the time I was literally just there and I'm like, what happens if they fall? Are they okay up there? Like, how do they eat? That's what, like, that's like 21-year-old me thinking about is like, how do they eat at night? Like, what, like, do they take, like, how long are they in there for? When do they do shifts? Do they use a crane? Oh, do they use a crane? That'd be cool. That's all that's going through my mind in the club. Like, everyone else is just like, oh yeah, women. I'm just in there like, how the hell are they doing that?
Oh my God.
And I'd be asking my ex was getting pissed because I'd be asking questions like, how do you dance in 5-inch heels? That's impressive because she didn't wear heels either. And she's like, just stop asking questions. I'm like, but I'm really fascinated. I'm not here for the clubbing experience. I really need to ask those women how they are dancing with that much face paint and 5-inch heels on. I need to know. How do I get up there?
That's pretty great.
Oh, that's amazing.
Clearly not an actual clubbing experience. Just that.
How do you dance in heels? I feel super uncomfortable in heels. Like, I feel like I move as slow as a snail in heels. I don't get it.
I can confidently say I actually walk better in heels than my girlfriend because she doesn't wear heels. She would rather we made a deal. I'll wear the dress and she wears pantsuit because she likes men's clothing more and I don't mind high heels. I don't wear them often, but like I don't mind, like, because I learned how to walk properly in karate, so I know how to walk in high heels, which was actually really hilarious how that became applicable for some reason. Not that I need to, but it's there.
I'm just curious. When did you walk around in high heels?
Oh, they needed me to break the shoes in. They couldn't do it themselves because it's hurting their feet. So I'm like, yeah, give them to me. My feet are already like friggin' martial art like destroyed. So like in a sense they're just like super tight, like they're super strong. So I'm just like, yeah, give me the heels. This is when my legs got better. So I was just walking around their house in high heels, click clack. Thank God her dad wasn't home. He would have had some words for me.
Amazing.
Yeah, I break in their shoes.
That's funny.
You know what? You know what else we should break in?
Hmm?
Our new member of the PGRC. Congratulations
What?
to the raffle.
Wait.
I
We drum rolling. Ah,
was just trying to make a segue to
damn.
to breaking the podcast because
I
It's
just
been
imagine
like 2
Gamma literally
hours,
just pick.
hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
yeah,
Yes.
Oh my
that's my
goodness.
very unsubtle way of like, hey,
You could have stopped my clubbing story at any point. It wasn't that interesting. It was just me wondering about women in cages and breaking
I
my
have no
throat.
right
So-
to cut off your story, Noob, because I went on way too long with mine.
I mean, let's put it this way, right? This was a conversation that Raz had to listen to, so we just had to cover for her.
Yeah, I feel
Wow.
bad because I did not realize that was the case, that you do not drink Raz, because I assumed.
She can't.
I know.
It's
I know,
illegal.
yes, it is.
It's
Don't do drugs, kids.
what the? You can't just PSA after that.
I mean, I can and I did.
So let's just think about really quickly before we end this. Let's think about all the topics we've talked about in the first 3 episodes. We've talked about everything criminal we could possibly talk about,
Mhm.
including cannibalism. We've talked about
Yes.
food nonstop, Animal Crossing, and we've talked about stories of us literally getting hurt or shit-faced.
Mhm.
What's the first most likely sponsor we're getting? Are we getting Taco Bell, the Food Network? Are we getting a Nintendo sponsorship? Or are we getting a Corona beer sponsorship?
Listen, I can't keep Taco Bell down, so I'm gonna have to go against that one.
I mean, we can sponsor ourselves if people buy our Gamer Jam.
Yeah. Buy your Gamer Jam.
Buy Gamer Jam, guys. It's filled
Where do
with
you plan to produce this? Like, how are we producing this?
my basement.
You have a basement? Dang.
I do.
Dedication.
That just sounds like you're doing some, like, what's it called? Prohibition shit.
I mean,
Making illegal
It's like you're
jam
trying to like
basement, bro.
grow your weed garden in your basement or something.
They're
Back in, like,
blueberry
the early
bushes. What do you
2000s.
mean?
Wait, what?
They're it's not weed, it's blueberry, man. I'm making it for
Yeah.
jam, totally.
I'm using
I
the
know,
blueberries
I'm
for my
trying.
jam.
Analogy.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, when the people asking, like, Sarah, why are you using all this technology in your house? Are you hiding something that can make you a little high? I'd be like, no, I'm growing raspberries.
It's just a little bit of CBD jam, okay? Just leave me be.
CBD jam.
It's
I'm sure
legal
that exists.
here.
Oh yeah, I know. It's legal here too.
Get some of
That's a
that
good segue.
Gamer Jam.
That was a great
Wow.
segue.
We talked about something that was legal.
I know, right? It's weird.
Oh no. Not oh no, we talked about something legal. Oh no, we had to actually make that point.
Yes.
That's the oh no.
I'm out of
We have
points
to be
for
proud of
tonight. I can't. Oh,
Raz, end this for us.
Alrighty.
and my suffering.
Oh no, I'm not gonna end your suffering. It's
No.
okay.
That's it.
I
There's too
don't
much there
think
to end. It's just too much.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys very much for listening to the PGRC. I am RazzberryBlitz, as always. I'm the one who's done the least illegal things, it sounds like.
Hey, what's
What do you
legal?
mean?
I was
I
21.
didn't do anything illegal. Listen again. I did
I
fine
think.
thing.
We talked about stealing
Okay, but I was
Oh,
6.
and
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I cried a lot for that, okay? That makes it for it.
but I'm Raz. I do things.
Whoa.
What things?
I stream on Twitch. I'm still speedrunning Bratz and I don't know why. I submitted a time to speedrun.com and it's pending, but
Oh, really? Nice.
I'm technically first place.
I'm
Well, I'll
not
get
gonna
back to you
lie.
guys on that in the next episode. But you can find me at twitch.tv/RazzberryBlitz. On Twitter, I am also RazzberryBlitz. Both the same. RAZZ, not like the fruit. It's different. It's like razzle dazzle. It's fancy. That's my plug.
I would like to interject real quick. It is really interesting watching Raz speedrun that game. I did not expect it to be so enticing.
You know what? It is like a sick pleasure. It's a weird thing. Yes. No, I'm watching. I'm like, oh my god, she could speed tech that makeup, and oh, look at her cut that corner. Wow, you can do that. Like, it's weird because you wouldn't expect it. You're just like, oh my god, because when you're so devoted to something so bad, it's like watching the awful games done quick, right? It's just like you're watching it going, I can't believe you're doing this, but I want to see more. What is wrong with all of us?
Okay.
We all have a problem.
Amazing.
Yup.
Congratulations on your first place out of 1. Anyways, Gamma.
I mean, it's not official, and it's also out of 4. It's pending. It's pending.
I love how it's
true.
unofficially maybe not, but still can be first
We
out
have
of
a
1
world
person.
record holder here, man. We got clout. Raz has the #1 world record speed run for Brats. And what's this? I don't know what the subtitle is. Just Brats for the GameCube.
This is how we're going up in life with the podcast. We have the world record speedrunner with us.
Okay. Yep. So I'm Gamma. I do stuff. I guess I stream sometimes and tweet sometimes. Check me out at AmaGamma on both of those. AMAG. Amma. And, yeah. Help support the podcast by clicking subscribe on Spoofy, because it's on Spotify right now. I can't believe it. So yeah, just press subscribe and order some Gamer Jam. All proceeds go to Gamma.
Your monthly supply of Gamer Jam.
Yep. Got to sign up for a 3-year subscription to Gamer Jam.
No, you're gonna get hooked. This could be a weekly supply. You need your weekly fix of Gamer Jam.
There's options.
Oh
Man, here we
man.
go.
Okay, for more jank in your bank, you can come over to twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob.
I always wanted Jake in my bank. So there's an issue with your account. Is there jank in my bank again?
Sir, I'm looking at my account statement, and it says my statement is jank.
It's just jank, all in capital letters on a piece of paper.
Instead of void, it just says jank on your check.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm ProPokeNoob. Just find my shit. It's twitch.tv/ProPokeNoob. Twitter and Instagram at ProPokeNoob. And to maximize your jankage, make sure you guys follow this podcast. As you can tell, we're having way too much fun with that. Stop us by making us have to do more episodes. That's literally gonna so threatened. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting this so far, because you're literally the most nuts people to try and support something like this. We appreciate that. So, yeah. A couple weeks from now.
Yeah, either next week or the week after.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be something with, like, we could warn you right now. The next episode is definitely going to be like Animal Crossing related. 100. If we do not record before Animal Crossing, we will be like, we will just be like Drift Blim over Animal Crossing.
Drift Blim over Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, we'll be high on Animal Crossing. So, and we'll have to talk in helium like this.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Whoa. Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I could advertise myself better, but what's the point? I'm still thinking about the jank in my bank.
I already know the title.
Oh god, I was
for
about to
this
say
episode.
something.
They'll find
I'm
out
gonna
as soon
save
as
that
they
to
see it.
afterwards.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you all for watching. Not watching, listening!
Oh, we still live?
Thank you all for listening. I think we're all done. We need
Was that bedtime? Nah.
we need to stop before terrible things happen.
The worst part is I still haven't opened the bottle of Smirnoff that I have across the way. What's going on?